We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. Our ceremonial sauce comes courtesy of Roger Dams of Burn Your Tongue, cleverly not so hidden in the Quilted Bear in the Newgate Mall in Ogden, Utah. We raise our flames to Roger. The hallowed shelves of Burn Your Tongue now hold over 700 sauces, making Burn Your Tongue one of the largest sauce purveyors anywhere. If you're a chili head, you must make the pilgrimage. You can also find Roger on Facebook at the link in the description below. And what this is from Burns and McCoy, it is the Especia Roja and pepper sauce, of course. And I had a lot of words about this in the written review in the blog, the link to which is available in the description down below. And I'm going to try to really agitate this. There's a lot of ingredients in this. I'm going to try to really agitate it to see if I can get a different aspect. The first time I had it when it was warm, I wasn't sure I was going to be reviewing it in this series at all. Figured I'd be doing certainly a written review, but it warm I was not in love with. So I tried to chill it, and I thought maybe there's not enough room in the neck to agitate it properly. So chilled, I liked it slightly better. As I mentioned in the written review, the times I've had it, it has managed to do a pretty solid job of following my stomach. So let's get actually to the ingredients, and we'll discuss that here momentarily. Where are the ingredients? Here they are. This tiny, I mean, I get that they want a more elegant label design. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of wasted space here. And then we have this tiny text here. So we have a lot of stuff. We have vinegar, water, roasted peppers. And that is roasted peppers, water, citric acid, salt. Roasted tomatoes, vine ripened tomatoes, and other stuff. Guajillo peppers. We have got chocolate habs, a mash. So we got the pepper, vinegar, and then there's garlic. There's de arbol chiles. There is lime juice. There's granulated onion. There is piquin peppers and cumin. So some of these peppers are what constitute chili powder a lot of the time when you buy chili powder. The arbol you'll see in there frequently. I can smell the cumin from here. And you can see let's see if we can see it in the spoon. You can see little bits of the pepitas in it. Lovely color. Beautiful, gorgeous, sort of red, maybe to red orange a little bit, very smooth. I think it's a great looking sauce. And I am really saddened by the idea that their changing of ingredients is probably put this sauce in an area, and this is kind of the last ditch actually today, but it probably has put it in an arena where I'm not going to be able to continue on with it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes today, and I guess more to the point after today. But I had really high hopes for this because Burns and McCoy, I think some of their other sauces, the Extra that one is still in the quarterly wing lineup, but excellent sauce, fantastic sauce, one of my favorites from the show actually. And they had a was it a mango habanero, I think, that had sweet potato in it, which was a really, really interesting take on it. I didn't love it so much, but I thought it was really, I mean, I went through the whole thing. And it was certainly kind of a fresh take on things, I think, to an extent. So I had high hopes for this. I'm just due to some changes, I'm looking around now for Mexican-style sauces again. I'm on the hunt again after finding my perfect blend. You can check out that video as well in the hot sauces playlist, along where this one will live at the conclusion of this. But so I'm back kind of in the saddle looking for Mexican style sauces, because I'll get on these runs where I'll eat just a lot of Mexican Southwest style food for a while, and then I'll just get off it completely. And as I'm filming this, I'm actually in one of those phases now. So January 2023, as I film this, I'm not sure when this will be posted, but that's why when you see in the blog, there's a number of sauces that could sort of fit into that motif. So back to this, though. Gorgeous. I mean, very smooth. Don't really see chunks of anything in there. See some little flecks, which I'm assuming is maybe black pepper, but it could be some of the roasted either pepper or tomato as well. So visually just tremendous looking. I do like the look of this quite a bit. So all right, let's take a whack at it. It reminds me a kind of grainier, pulpier version of like a La Victoria taco sauce. Oh, cumin. Don't like it by itself. Put a little bit of bittery back into it. Okay, let's I really wish I could have known about the reformulation. Because I couldn't find it anywhere online other than what it had before, which was no onions, and it had pomegranate juice in there as well. So it's just hard for me to use. But let's try it here. So what we have is a Cedar Lane sweet corn tamale. So whilst I've had those, I'm only going to have one. And we'll see how this goes. I'm giving this thing every possible advantage I can here. I love these stupid things. They're expensive. It's $7 for two of these. I mean, they're big, but man, I gotta save these as a treat every once in a while, because shit, go broke trying to buy these all the time. All right, so we'll throw that on and see how we fly. I really wanted the other formulation. This is the same feeling I got with. So there's a reason the Born to Hula Ghost of Ancho is still around. Ancho being another one, by the way. You've seen chili powder a lot, but Ghost of Ancho, and they reformulated that. That's why I have no video on it. It's the only sauce of the year where there's not an accompanying video for it, that where the sauce is still being made. I got it. I was all set to do it. Had every intention of doing it. Got into the sauce, and it's like this one. I know something was wrong right out of the gate. And then I looked at the ingredient label. I didn't know they had reformulated either. And they took what was just a really marvelous sauce and frankly wrecked it. Which, I mean, I did make that notation in the written review, but what a shame. These tamales are outstanding, but I kind of wrecked it by putting this on them. And maybe if I cooked it in chili or something like that, it'd be okay, but there's really very little heat to this, and I'm just not in love with the flavor here. Getting me some stomach cramps already. That's a shame. I'm really disappointed. Obviously, I'm not suited for the sauce. Me and the sauce are not going to work together biologically. In terms of flavor, though, it is much too cumin heavy for me. There's a certain bitterness to it. I did catch the onions a little bit more forward in the mix this time, which I am not a fan of that flavor at all. Irrespective of whether or not I'm having intolerance to it, I don't like the flavor either. So, this is a miss for me. If you want a higher end version of like a La Victoria, though, this would be not a bad sauce to get if you're into that sort of thing. Heat is really, really moderate. It has got a little bit of graininess to it. There's so many different things in there. I really wish I would have had the other one. What can I say? This one is just... I'm sad. I'm saddened by this, and we'll leave it at that, I guess. I'll just be disappointed. But this one, I am not going to continue on with after this. It is causing me too much havoc, so I can't do it. But you take a shot at it. You keep an open mind, try new things. And like I said, not every sauce from every manufacturer, no matter how much you like them, is going to be a hit. And this is a good proof positive of that evidence. So we'll just leave it right there, shall we? So there it is, the Birds of McCoy Especia Roja hot sauce. Now go forth in peace. Serve the flame.